10 Key Real Estate Concepts You Can't Afford to Miss Part 12. Actual notice versus constructive notice. Actual notice occurs when a person has direct knowledge of a fact, such as being verbally informed of an easement or seeing a recorded document. Constructive notice exists when information is available in public records, even if the person has not personally reviewed it. Recording documents provides constructive notice to the public. Buyers are legally presumed to know anything properly recorded. This protects existing interests in real estate. Failure to review public records does not excuse ignorance. Notice concepts are critical in title disputes. Recording Acts. Recording Acts are state laws that determine priority among competing claims to real property. These laws encourage parties to record deeds and other documents promptly. There are three main types: race notice and race notice statutes. Each system determines who prevails when multiple parties claim ownership. Recording Acts protect good faith purchasers. They promote transparency and reliability in land records. Understanding Recording Acts is essential for exam success. Marketable title. Marketable title is title that is reasonably free from defects and acceptable to a prudent buyer or lender. It does not require perfect title, but it must not expose the buyer to litigation. Common issues affecting marketability include liens, encroachments, and unresolved easements. Sellers are typically required to convey marketable title at closing. Title insurance helps protect against undiscovered defects. Unmarketable title may delay or terminate a transaction. This concept frequently appears on licensing exams. Title insurance. Title insurance protects buyers and lenders against financial loss caused by title defects. Unlike other insurance, it covers past events rather than future risks. Policies are issued after a title search is completed. Owners' policies protect buyers, while lenders' policies protect lenders. Title insurance does not prevent defects but provides financial protection. Coverage continues as long as ownership or the loan exists. It is a standard component of most closings. Cloud on title. A cloud on title is any claim, defect, or irregularity that may impair ownership rights. Examples include unresolved liens, missing signatures, or recording errors. A cloud does not automatically invalidate ownership but creates uncertainty. Title searches are used to identify clouds before closing. Clouds must usually be cleared to convey marketable title. Quiet title actions may be used to resolve disputes. Understanding clouds helps prevent closing delays. Quiet title actions. A quiet title action is a lawsuit filed to resolve ownership disputes or remove clouds on title. The goal is to establish clear and marketable title. Courts review competing claims and issue a final judgment. Once resolved, the judgment is recorded to eliminate uncertainty. Quiet title actions are common in boundary disputes and inheritance issues. They may be time-consuming and costly. These actions provide long-term title stability. Transfer taxes. Transfer taxes are charges imposed by state or local governments when property ownership is transferred. They are typically based on the sale price or value of the property. Responsibility for payment varies by jurisdiction or contract agreement. Transfer taxes are paid at closing. They help fund public services and recording systems. Failure to pay may delay recording. These taxes should always be disclosed to buyers and sellers. Proration at closing. Proration is the division of expenses between buyer and seller as of the closing date. Common prorated items include property taxes, rent, and association dues. The goal is fairness, so each party pays their share. Sellers typically pay expenses up to closing, and buyers pay after. Proration calculations are handled on the settlement statement. Errors can affect net proceeds. This concept is heavily tested on exams. Settlement statements. A settlement statement details all financial aspects of a real estate transaction. It shows credits, debits, fees, and prorations for both parties. Buyers and sellers review this document before closing. Accuracy is critical to avoid disputes. The statement reflects lender, title, and government charges. Errors must be corrected before funds are disbursed. This document provides transaction transparency. Closing and transfer of title. Closing is the final step in a real estate transaction where ownership officially transfers. All required documents are signed, funds are distributed, and the deed is delivered. Title transfers upon proper delivery and acceptance of the deed. Recording the deed provides public notice. Possession may transfer at closing unless otherwise agreed. Closing marks the legal completion of the sale. Understanding this process ties together the entire transaction.